As most of you may know, I've recently hit 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, so I decided to make a post asking people to suggest characters for me to draw. Not just any character though, it specifically has to be one that I have never seen before and with no description either. I am supposed to guess the design of the character solely based off their name. Now you may ask, how am I supposed to conjure up a character with only their name? To answer this, I have synesthesia, a neurological ability to associate colors with words or numbers. Simply put, it is like what color of files you assign to a subject in school to, like maths to red and English to blue, but up a notch where you can do this with other things such as music or even smells. Since I have reached 300,000, I decided to design 3 characters from the requests my subscribers gave me out of the hundreds of responses I got, and compare it to the official character to see how close I got it. Be prepared to see some pretty inaccurate designs because I was not allowed to refer to anything but the name and a pinch of background knowledge of the fandom it's from. Please don't flame me for getting your characters wrong, I'm begging you! Without further ado, let's start! First up, we have Cinnabun from Dolly's Factory. Personally, I think Dolly's Factory is similar to dandysworld with the exception of having animal mascots, so I went with the bunny design since she has Bon in her name. Senna sounds like reddish-brown colors associated with fall, and cream with caramel because of cinnamon rolls. Bon gave me the impression of light blue, but I didn't use that in her design in the end cause it didn't really fit. Anyways, I realized I have played Dolly's Factory before, which is weird cause I can't remember what Cinnabun looked like, and probably should have picked a more pastel color palette based off the nature of the game, but I'm pretty proud of the end result. This is probably the closest I have gotten to the original, especially since both have lop ears and at the very least are the same species. Next, we have Lily Love Braids from poppyplaytime, which is one of my most requested characters to draw. I've heard that the newest chapter just got released, but I don't really play the game so I don't have much clue of the designs other than being creepily cute. For this, I've chosen pastel colors and made them duller so that she would look worn out, especially with pink cause of love. Personally, Lily gave off a pastel purple color, which in the end was kind of the main color of the original design. I really struggled with making the braids since I couldn't make the design too chunky, but I still have to incorporate the braids in some way because it's literally in her name. I gave her small pupils and an inverted eye which low-key reminded me of the Piggy characters, another fandom I'm not in. This piece is my favorite out of all 3, and I could say it's sort of similar if you ignored the color palette. Last but not least, Molly from Animal Crossing. She got suggested during the stream itself, so I designed her on the spot. I don't know much about Animal Crossing, but based off the name, I was thinking that she was either a cat or a lamb, but I changed her to a fawn in the end. Honestly, I wouldn't say that I'm that fond of the design, since it looked really similar to the Cinnabun design I made at the start. I based her off a dark pink color palette and added some markings, but tried to keep it as basic as possible to stick with what Animal Crossing characters look like. This was the one that was most different from the original design. The two of them were almost opposites. That's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed the designs I made, even if they were super far off. I might make a part 2 if this video does well, so suggest any new characters you would like to see. Otherwise, comment down below which of the 3 was your favorite. See you when I see you!